Hello, welcome. My name is Manuel from Kata Studios. Today we are going to learn how to make a fresh install of WordPress in a C-pannel based hosting company. Okay, as we all know, Hostinger uses what we call the H-panel, which means everything happens inside of this particular platform. So you don't need to visit another website or another platform like the C-pannel to actually install WordPress and do some other rigorous activities. You do everything right inside of here, and how easy and seamless it is. And most importantly, why I love this platform is because they provide a mobile application for their email, so your client don't need to actually visit the webmail each and every time they have a request, a complaint, or may have an order to check for the content and how everything works. Everything is very easy from this particular platform because you have your application and you receive notification just like WhatsApp. But these other cases, we actually need to visit another platform called the C-pannel, and that's where we are going to do the installation, which means the website is hosted in this particular platform and the hosting is pointing to a different platform where installations of other applications which you use in building the website happens. So I hope you understand that. That's very clear. So C-pannel uses two platforms to run the website, while H-panel uses just one platform. Everything happens in the same place. And by the way, I'll be providing the link to my affiliate with Hostinger. If you want to purchase that, you'll see the link below this particular video. And by the way, if you purchase this, you can chat me up and I'll be adding you to my support group. You get very quick support, faster than the Hostinger support community. You can also use their support community, but if you want very quick one, I can give you quicker support when you purchase with our affiliate link. And there are other bonuses, but when you chat me, I will let you know. Then let's get back to this and proceed. When you come to this, all you need is the domain name, username, and password. So this is the three most important things you need: the domain name for the company, the username, and the password. When you get this, find your Chrome browser or whatever browser you're using, fill in that particular URL and hit on enter. When you're done with that, find a location called my account or login. So when we hit on this, automatically you'll be faced with a form to fill in the username and password. And once you do, if it's correct, you will be led inside of the platform. So when you're inside of platform, you see something like this. This is just the home page and how everything works. You can see the billing support. These are not what we are focused on today. You can't actually install WordPress directly from the domain, just like you can do from Hostinger. This one is totally different. The domain is for you to check and update it, possibly add a plan to it if you want to, add extra years and thereabout. Now, the hosting is actually called the servicing. The services is called the hosting, as you can see from here in Hostinger. But in this platform, it's called services. And in most platforms, it's called plans. Okay? Most platforms is called hosting services or hosting plans. So whatever it is, it doesn't matter. All you need to do is figure out the location for the hosting, and that's what we will be clicking on, because that's what we'll be using. Most platforms are very slow, so you just have to be patient. So now when you get to that point, you are going to see all of the domain names that have been pointing to this hosting account. See the ones that are suspended, see the ones that are active. In most cases, you may need to hover on the area and click to get access to it, as we just click any part, or click on this active area to get access to. This URL is the one we want to work with. This is one we want to install a fresh WordPress on. So we click on that, so we get directly to parts where we can start our installation. So as you can see from here, we are faced with a couple of confusing stuffs. As you can see, these are not what we are used to in Hostinger, but we can have our way, we can work our way around this. These are basically how it feels like in other platforms. There are no big deals, okay? So now look at this panel very closely. You're going to see actions. You see login to C-pannel, see login to webmail, see change password, see request cancellation. Now, these are very simple information, and these are the most important information we are going to be looking out to today. So if you're logging into C-pannel, we are simply telling it we want to get to that platform where we can install WordPress. Logging into your webmail means you want to check your email. You want to log into your email from here. So here you log in your email. This is not where you create your email. This is where you create your WordPress install. This is not where you create your email. This is where you check your email. So here you can change your password and you can request a cancellation of this particular domain or this particular host. I hope you get those very clearly. Now, what we need to do is to scroll down. We are going to see this part which says quick shortcut. Here we can find our email. Anywhere you see icons like this, you know it's about the email. Here is forwarder and here is autoresponder. We don't need all of this. Forwarder is in case you have other sub email, you want to forward them. You want every email to be coming to a particular email. Possibly you have info@thebrandname.com, you have services@thebrandname.com. Then you can make info@thebrandname.com the admin email, and the others will be the support email. Now, what forwarding means is that all email coming under those other platforms will also be reaching to the admin email, but that is done automatically in Hostinger. Whenever you create an email, automatically anyone you make an admin email will be receiving all email coming under it. So the next thing we need to do is to click on login to C-pannel. But before we do that, we need to create an email, which is what we are going to use in creating the WordPress. Okay, so that will be a custom email. To do that, we are going to do it from this particular shortcut. So as you see, we clicked on it, it leads us to a different page, which means this is a totally different environment we are logging into to work on the email. Okay, you get that very clearly. So while the email is loading, okay, so I've loaded already. We would have gone back here to proceed with the C-pannel, but let's finish up with the email. Now you're going to see the list of email available for this particular domain. You see we have info@thebrandname.com, and we don't know who created this email, and we might not have the username and password. So what we need to do here is to manage this device or manage that account. We are going to delete that email. Okay, we hit on delete. But once you find an email which you didn't create, I will advise you to delete the email and then recreate. So now we've deleted the email, we can create a new email from this top left panel. So we click on create, and the name we want to choose is still the brand name, and the username we want to put info. Okay, fine. The password, we want to set a new password. Let's set a new password right now. Fine. So now we have our password set. Let's see optional settings. Let's see the optional settings we have. Storage is 1 gig. We want to make this 2 gig. Okay, that's 2 gig. We can just select on this and make it 2 gig. Or let's put this on unlimited because it's the main email we want to use. Okay, do not automatically create. Okay, these are okay. Just leave all of those as they are. So we have the password and we have the username, which is info@zimalek.com. So we hit on create. So they asked us to use a strong password, which means the password we used, it's not very strong, like they said. So let's modify this password. I think this one is very strong now, so let's proceed to creating the email. Fine, our email is now created. Okay, and we don't need to save this. So as you can see, we have the email created from here. So what we need to do is to copy this email. Whenever we want to check the email, you can use this link, still the same place, use this link to check the email, but that's not what we want to do. The essence is just to have the email so we can provide the client's username and password to their email. They can then log in the way they want to log in. But if we are using Hostinger, we need to send them the application link so they can download the application. So let's proceed to C-pannel. You see, we still are linked to the C-pannel. As you can see, the logo to the C-pannel and logo to the website is not the same thing. These are different things to show we are actually dealing with a different platform. So patiently waiting, we want to wait for it to load. Like I said earlier, some website might load slowly, some website might load very fast. So we have to be patient a little. But while we wait, let me still take us around some other things we might need to see from here. Let's still get back to our email and see how many memory we have. Okay, it's infinity. Okay, infinity, this sign at the end part shows it is infinity. Infinity means you know the sign of infinity. Okay, so we set it to unlimited because we want multiple email. We don't want to have restrictions on the memory. So you can give restrictions to other sub email you might be creating, like contact us at zimalek.com. So we are done with the email. We copy the email. Like I said earlier, we copy the email so that we can proceed with installing WordPress. So what we did here was, after we finished creating the email, okay, with this particular link, not this one, we can check the email from here. By the way, if you want to check the email from here, you may need to log in with those details. So when you click to check email, you see, you will need to log in with those details. So that's not what we want to do. You can actually check your email from here. Just hit on check mail, and you'll be faced with the C-pannel layout where you can check all recent email that you just got. We are going to come back to this in a little while. So we are done with this. We close this down. We go to the C-panel. We want to install WordPress now. Okay, so you see every other information you need is here. Every information, every little information you need is just right here. Okay, so you can do the WordPress install from here, or you can do it from this left panel as you see here, or you scroll down, you see softwares, you can hit on it from here. So let's click on this to visit our WordPress panel. As you can see, there is no installation of WordPress here. All you need to do is hit on install. Very good. And here, very importantly, okay, here very importantly, click on this, make sure it's set to HTTPS. Okay, then this extension that says WP, make sure there is nothing there, clear that out. So we just want this HTTPS, which is www.zimelec.com. That's all. And don't hit on quick install. There is a basic installation we need to do, settings we need to do here. For the email part, just refill the email with the current email we just created now. The password, we still need to create a password for that. I think that's okay. Then the username, we want it to be the email. Okay. Then the site name, we are going to paste the name of the brand. Just remove the extensions. And for this one, we do the same thing. Remove the extensions. For now, later you can add the site description and all of that. But these are basic things you need to just do very quickly so that you don't waste too much of your time. Okay, so now we scroll down, we can find that we have done most of these things in that basic area. All of these parts, you can leave them open, leave all these parts open. Let's click on advanced and see, leave all these parts as it is. Scroll down and manage themes, leave this, we don't want to install any theme. Now for the email, we want an email which we will receive all the installation details from this particular install. So we put in the website email again, then we hit on install. Just wait a little while, and installation process will begin. So as you can see, we have an install error, possibly because we had a network failure. So in case you have issues like this, check on this box to delete all database in the database folder so that your fresh install is going to work. So fine, as you can see, we are successfully installed. Now you can click on this to visit the website itself. Let's just click open in a new tab. As you can see, we already have a new email. We can check the email from here. This is the email we logged in. So let's refresh it and see if we can find some more email. So you see new installation of WordPress, as you can see from there. Okay, so this shows that the email we just created is active. So these are the information for the installation, as we can see. So now we see the website. Now this is the dummy website, WordPress usual 2023 theme installation. So we can go back here. If we click on this WP admin, straight up we are going to be logged into WordPress itself. Okay, so these are other things. You can return to the WordPress management or return to overview. So this is dashboard you need. Okay, you can update your WordPress here because usually they don't come with the latest install of WordPress. Update your WordPress, then you can continue with the rest of the things. You know what to do from here. Best thing I do is I use this to which I'll be teaching you guys next. If you want to learn about this, comment manage WP in the comment section below. So I'm going to teach you guys how to use manage WP to actually save all your websites, so that you don't need to go here to log in each time you want to edit the website. So next time we want to edit this website, we don't need to go through this process, because usually you will need to log into this particular platform, go to access the Softaculous, and you will have to get to this WordPress install. Let's do that right now. Let's go to Softaculous homepage. Let me show you how to access this WordPress again. So we have this WordPress installed, so we can click on this to access WordPress. Click on the WordPress itself. You can access all the websites you have built or you have installed WordPress on. We have the links we have installed, as we have from here at the bottom parts. Okay, we can either visit the WordPress from here. I don't know, this is very tiny. You can visit the WordPress from here or delete it from here, edit it from here, and do all of those other things. I hope you get the point. So this is how to access it in case you want to access it again. But to avoid all of this back and forth, you need to follow this procedure. In my next tutorial, by the grace of God, I'll be teaching you guys how to do this so that you have all of your clients' websites in one place. If you want to access WordPress, you don't need to log in. All you need to do is to click on the WordPress icon and you'll be logged in automatically to your dashboard. And for this one, all you need to do is when you get to this point, you can click on the WordPress icon here and you'll be logged into your WordPress dashboard like this. So that's basically it, guys. If you have any question, drop in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this particular video a thumbs up, subscribe, share to your friends if you want to do so, and I think I'll be waiting for you in the next one. Do have a wonderful day.